Okay. Hi, y'all. I figured I'd do a little intro of just me because there's so much to tell you about me before we begin this whatever we're doing. Let's call it the marriage roundtable or the love roundtable or the fun table. I I had a normal childhood, I think. To me, it was extremely normal, and I do not know why. I do know why, but I'd rather not get into it. I got pregnant at 16, you know. Um, I had my first baby at 16, and then my second at 19, my third at 21, my fourth at 33, and my fifth at 39. Now, in the span of those, I was married 2 other times before this marriage. I was married at 18, and I was married again at 25. My first marriage was not fun. It was hell. But I came out of it with 2 beautiful kids and probably some PTSD. Well, I know some PTSD. And really the start of my anxiety and depression. So, when and my first husband had so many affairs, probably. I mean, he was having an affair within 4 weeks of us getting married. I should have known better. He was having affairs before, but there was really nothing I could do. It was kind of a forced marriage. And we had 2 beautiful children together. And like I said, it was a horrible marriage, except for the 2 beautiful children that we had. I commend him today. He's turned his life around. He is a good man. From what I know, I have nothing negative to say about him today. Just my time with him, he really did break me. In ways I don't know if you can ever fix. So, when I was single for quite a while and I was dating and I ended up getting pregnant for my third child that we spoke of, which I had at 21. And when she was about 4 months old, my house burnt to the ground and I lost everything. And I had been on one date with what was to be my second husband. And he was going through a separation as well. And he had children and a crazy soon-to-be ex-wife. But somehow we stumbled through and we made that work. He was like a knight in shining armor. He was a wonderful father to all of my children. In fact, he adopted my third one and raised her from 5 months old. And we had a very, very good life together for a period of time. Now, we he was in a job field that required moving. So we moved from one state to another, and it took me a while. I did not settle in quickly to being away from my mom, my family. I was very much a mama's girl at the time, and I didn't make a decision without mama's involvement. But, huh, um, I cut the apron strings because he gave me an ultimatum. He said he would not have a long distance marriage, that I either go or we get a divorce. And I was very much in love with him and definitely did not want the divorce aspect. Now, my two older children did not want to move, so I let them stay there with their father, who was, I thought, coming out of his psycho stage at the time. So he agreed to, we agreed to joint custody, and they were going to reside with him for a period of time. Anyways, the wedding was beautiful, blah, blah, blah. You know, our life was good. 6 months in, I got scared. I kind of, called everything off, and we separated. And I had a really excellent job. I was getting paid very well. I loved my work, but the PTSD and the anxiety were shining through very hard. And I was smoking some pot on top of it, and, you know, it just wasn't working for me. So, I kind of fell in love with the Xanax and had to, you know, get that under control. But we ended up moving, and I settled in here after about 6 months and started making friends, but it was a very hard 6 months. Very depressed, very wanted to be back home, you know, wanted my friends, wanted my life back. I was bitter and angry and probably not the easiest person to live with. But one day, sitting on the front porch of our house, I said a prayer and asked God to please, you know, please lead me in the right direction to being a good wife and get rid of the negative vibes, you know, and you know what I mean. So I started making friends. I got a job. You know, I was going to school. I was living my best life. And we got into church, and we had a wonderful church, like a family. And my husband at the time became the youth pastor or the youth minister or whatever you want to call it. He worked with the youth. Well, my 33-year-old husband, in short, ended up having an affair with one of the 16-year-olds. Now, I was horrified. I was broken because I loved this man. And to me, at the time, it was something that we could have gotten through. But he um, told me that he needed to think about it. He was going on a business trip for the weekend, and he would let me know what he decided on counseling when he got back. In short, he came back and he said he did not want to work on it. A little while later, I found out that was because she was pregnant. Many years later, I found out that it wasn't even his kid. But we broke up. And I was still living where I was living because his job would not send me home. And I had a friend who said, "Hey, come over to my house, hang out." Well, not her house. Come over to where I'm staying and hang out. And just, have coffee and chill out. So I took my daughter, because my other two were home for the summer with their father. I took my daughter and we went over there. And I met husband, who's now husband. Husband that we've been through so many things together. We've tried so many things. And I know that some people may frown on the things that we've tried. Some people, it may help some people. It may do, wonders for some people. But I've always shied away from anything, you know, I I'm older. I'm not old. I still consider myself a kid, even though I'm not. But my husband and I, my current husband and I, we have tripped together. And I did that because my husband and I have went through losing my mom to cancer, which was terrible. I miss her every single day, and I think that she would be so proud of me right now. We went through losing my husband's entire family on his mom's side within like a 3-year time frame. His grandmother, his aunt, and his grandfather. And we went through losing his dad to cancer. I also lost my stepdad to cancer. We've lost all these people like within the last 5 to 8 years. Um, the only one we have left is his mom. And I lost my biological dad to diabetes. Now, we cherish what we have left. But we were a struggling family, renting and moving a lot because we lived in an area that was infested with drugs, which swallowed up most of my friends and some of my family. And came, we made a choice to come down and take care of my father-in-law. And we inherited a house. So we no longer have to worry about moving again. We have the stability, and we've also have some financial advice because we're going to be working with a financial advisor. So we're going to be learning a lot of things we can share with you. Not that we ever wasted money, but trust me, we know what living paycheck to paycheck is like because that's what we have been doing for so long. Um, Income tax was always my splurge time. I owe my husband a lot of sorries because he always wanted to save, and I always was like, this is one time a year where I can spend. I'm fixing up the house. I'm getting new makeup. I'm getting my bras from Victoria's Secret. I'm getting my nails done. I'm getting my lotions from Bath and Body Works. I'm getting my Yankee candles. I'm getting all the things that I love one time a year, and my husband, he's like, no, 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 save, 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 save. He does not understand the females, the way a female thinks, like, on that fact. My husband is very connected with women because he was raised in a house where it was his mom and his sister. So he has, he's very connected with women, but not when it comes to, I need to get my nails done, I need a new, mani palette, I need some perfume from Victoria's Secret. That is the stuff that I really have to, you know, really have to kind of work on him with. But otherwise, we have done things that we've done everything. We have done everything together that you could think of. The only thing left for us to do that I'm definitely hoping that we hit the 100,000 subscribers so we can share everything with you is travel. We want to travel. We want to see things. We have our home here that we're not going to get rid of. We're going to work on it. We're going to fix it up. We're going to add on to it slowly. But, I also want to show you that because it's going to be so funny watching us try and add on. Watching me try to garden with my nails, mind you. Watching us try and hook up a camper. Watching us travel with our children. It's going to be great. And I hope you all come and check us out, please, because I guarantee you we will make you laugh. We will give you a good time. It will be an hour of, answering. You pick the topic, we'll answer it. As soon as your questions start coming in, your comments start coming in, we're going to be on top of it, trust me, and we will research it. We will give you the answers, and we will give you our own, what we went through, how we did it, and, if it's talking about a threesome, if it's talking about polyamory, if it's talking about the darker shit, like rape, like domestic violence, I'm open to talking to you about that. Teen pregnancy, yep, we can talk about that. You know, we can talk about the little the sex clubs that nobody's supposed to know about, and the meetings, you know, that people have at their houses that nobody's supposed to know about, that we've been to. We can talk about me having a girlfriend, you know. We can talk about seriously blending our family into polyamory, and, you know, like I said, dipping our feet in and pulling them back out, how hard that was, because bonds were created, you know, love was there. Um, I can guarantee you a good time. I can promise you answers to the best of our knowledge and the best of our experiences, you know. Um, and I really hope you guys show up. I do. And I hope we hit that 100,000 subscriptions, subscribers, whatever you want to say, so we can reveal ourselves and have ourselves a friggin' blast. Because we will. We're fun people and we'll make you laugh. Our kids will make you laugh. We have expertise in that area. We have a very, very bipolar child that's grown now. We have an autistic son at home. So we have expertise in children with ADD, ADHD, bipolar, and autism. So anything there too. I hope you guys come see us at the table, because we'll be there. Well, I hope you come see us at the fireplace, because I think that's where we're going to eventually film. And we're going to get better equipment, and we're going to do this, you know, with better lighting, better equipment, better all that. But I do think it's going to take time to get up to that 100K. So, you know, we're in no rush to get that. But, anyways, guys, bye. And Christine at Simply Not Logical, Simply Nail Logical. I didn't pronounce it earlier right. I really hope I get a chance to hang out with you, because you're so friggin' cool. You make me laugh every day. I've watched every one of your videos just under another name. I'm subscribed on all of your channel, or under all of my all my names. And Corinne and Rob from Threadbanger, I love you guys. And Rob, I hope you're healing up great. You know, I wish you just the most positive vibes and love, light, and prayers that I can send to you, because you're an amazing person and you provide, you know, people with a lot of laughs. And Corinne, you know, I go through the anxiety and depression. I get it. You know, hopefully one day I get to hang out with you too, because I am truly a big fan of yours. So a shout out to both of you, and someday I hope I get to meet you. Manny, I just want you to do my damn makeup, bitch. And otherwise, have a good night, everybody. And ban. I think that's how you say it, Christine. I got some bananas here if you want some. Anyways, good night. Love y'all. Bye.